All right, I'm gonna have to edit that last part. Edit the last video. So she would like tear the whole house up, make us clean our room. The girlfriend's daughter never did shit, but they would buy all these hot dogs, hamburgers, and unfortunately, yes, I did eat pork back then. I'm not proud of it to this day. But I attribute my veganism, vegetarianism to not getting sick as an adult. So, you know, I had fun sometimes. We would play football with her family, play football, play in the basement, play PlayStation 2. Let me just tell you what I remember. There's always some old ass music being played in the house. If it's a cookout, I don't know what it is, because we weren't a ghetto black family. We were a middle class black family in Philadelphia. If we were some niggas, some ghetto ass black folks, maybe we would have played DMX or trying to think of a rapper that's ignorant back then. Maybe it wasn't a lot of ignorant rappers. So some rappers today, if they were ignorant, I would have never heard of them. But they always played like Motown, Al Green, The Temptations. That shit was blasting through the house when it was a cookout. Because you like understand this. A black family is not going to play no damn. I'm talking about the 2000s. They're not going to be blasting Ja Rule, and you have your grandfather over here, your great aunt. They're not going to want to hear that shit. They want to hear Marvin Gaye and Al Green and frankly, and the Beverly. By the way, if you're from Philly, it is a must that every cookout you play some Frankly, Beverly, and the Maze. That Before I Let You Go song that has to be played as your you're ending the cookout. Well, because here's the thing. Here's some things I remember going to some cookouts. To tell you some stories. You guys ever had somebody come over your house and steal some shit? Because we had a PlayStation 2, and there were a few games that I noticed that were missing when we had people over. These are some games I remember that were going. We had this game called Peter Jackson's King Kong on PlayStation 2. I don't know what the fuck happened to the game, but somebody probably stole it. We had that's the only one I can think of to mind right now. I don't know what happened to GTA Vice City Stories. We got that around maybe 2006. Somebody probably stole that one too. I don't know why that game wasn't as popular as the other Vice Cities, but that game was stolen. The girlfriend's brother, we went to a cookout 2010, and somebody stole his wife's phone. And this is an all-black cookout. Somebody stole his wife's phone, so he yelled on the top of his lungs. He said, "Everybody, my wife's phone is missing." And I want to tell you a little story about him after I tell you this one. He was like, "My wife's phone is missing. I'm gonna give everybody 5 minutes to find that motherfucking phone." And he didn't have no bullhorn, no microphone. He was talking with his voice. He was using his words. So he was like, "Okay, my wife's phone is still missing." And he was looking at his imaginary watch on his hand. He said, "Okay, everybody, party over. Get the fuck out of here." And my dad, I hate how when you talk around somebody, you pick up their mannerisms. My dad was trying to talk like him. My dad never really cursed like that, unless he was trying to impress his girlfriend, like talking down upon me. So, my dad kept saying, "You can't have shit around motherfuckers. You can't have shit around motherfuckers." I'm like, "Dad, why are you talking like that? You never say motherfucker. You never say it like that." So, they never found the phone. And I don't know who took that shit. I really don't. That was an instance. I told you, my dad's girlfriend would always tear the house up. Like I said, black cookouts to me always just surround or just it's full of pork, ribs, chicken, and that's about it. You never see. I don't recall fried chicken at a cookout. fried chicken, or watermelon, just soda, alcohol for the adults, and that's about it. And to be honest, I don't really know when cookouts end, because when I would get tired back in the day, my bedtime during the summertime when I would get tired would be around 12 o'clock. That's when I got tired. But understand, my narcolepsy was developing around that time, so I was able to stay up, but I never stayed up 3 o'clock in the morning at like 12 and 11 years old. Never. The only time I would stay up during the summertime, the longest, was when the Boondocks would come on. And my brother, he has to give me credit for telling him about that show. But we would be asleep when guests would still be there. And let me just tell you one little story. Y'all know I'm a clean, solid dude now. I was a piece of shit for a good 10 years sexually. I was. But you know, I don't do no nasty shit. If I need to get my rocks off, I'll naturally get it the way I want it. I don't trick off. I don't do none of that OnlyFans, that nasty shit. But I will credit a cookout for being the first time that I actually witnessed nudity. I believe this was either a cookout or maybe a get-together, one of the two. But I'll tell you this story, because I don't really think I should really tell you this. It's not that it's illegal, but is it against the law? Well, not for me, but should I be telling you a kid's first time looking at nudity? Is that like borderline pedophilic? I really feel like it is. And pedophilic is not even a word, but I'm gonna skip that part. Trying to think of some more stuff. Wasn't nothing crazy going on in the neighborhood. If y'all watch my series on my childhood, you know my neighbor, the one that had the son who killed his stepson, who raped and killed his stepson. They put this big ass entertainment stand near our back door where we couldn't get out. And the girlfriend's daughter in the house, she dated a lot of boys. So they dated at one point. I don't know why she allowed her daughter to date him, but she always had like a new boyfriend around. Cause I never dated when I was younger, because I had my little imaginary crushes, like my imaginary relationships, through my television, like the girls I saw on TV. But I told you that really, I lost the attraction the older that I got. The more my mom was in my ear about how white women call you nigga or they'll set you up for rape, that my attraction just went away. And to this day, I'm still not comfortable really. I'll say, I'm not saying that I don't find them attractive. It's just that I'm not comfortable expressing my attraction at all. I'll put it like that. I feel like this. If you have something going on, if I didn't have nothing going on, if I didn't want to make anything of my life, if I was trying to just work a bullshit job forever, yeah, I'll be fucking white women left and right. But I just look at it different. Like, you don't want to get yourself caught up in anything illegal. You don't want to get yourself caught up in anything that can get your life ruined. But yeah, every time we had cookouts and get-togethers, they always brung over people. I never had friends I brung over. Like my brother's girlfriend that cheated on him with his best friend and ruined their friendship, I saw them kiss. I never had that growing up. And yeah, let me just break it down like this. A black cookout is basically filled with old school 60s and 70s music. You don't hear a lot of rap at black cookouts. At least in a black middle class family that's non-ghetto, you don't hear rap music being played. Because what is that going to sound to your grandmother, your grandpa, your aunt, your great uncle? How they going to take in the music like that? They come from the generation of Dr. King and Malcolm X. You hear this shirtless, bald-headed rapper who talks about dogs and and growls like a wolf, a wolverine, how's that going to appear to them? So they're going to play oldie music. They're going to play Marvin Gaye. They're going to play The Temptations. They're going to play Frankie Beverly and the Maze. And Evelyn, what's that singer who from Philly? The song Shame and Love Come Down. Evelyn something. I can't remember. But it's old school music, ribs, hot dogs, hamburgers. You run out of hamburger buns, run out of hot dog buns, use hamburger buns. And, you know, that's about it. And you get all these family members that you haven't seen in fucking years. Everybody from Thanksgiving comes over. And I'll get together for that one day. And then y'all don't see each other again until for Memorial Day, it'll be the 4th. But black people call it the 4th. We don't call it the Independence Day. Who got Independence? That's about it.